Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. Episode 1, The Wooden Spoon.
Are you all right? You have been in here quite a long time.
What? Who's that?
So I'm guessing you weren't expecting a train toilet to talk to you, were you?
Oh, for heaven's sake, no, I wasn't.
It's okay. No need to panic.
It's not panic, it's legitimate outrage at the latest asinine corporate bid to ingratiate yourself with your victims. Sorry, passengers. Sorry, customers.
I'm here to ensure your comfort and, hey, breaking news. Our service just got better.
No, it didn't. It just got renationalised.
So, because you've been a tiny bit longer than usual, one of our fully trained care support team are momentarily on their way to help.
No need for that, thank you. I'm momentarily on my way.
I wasn't always a talking toilet, you know. I used to say, due to today's inclement weather.
And you have a backstory. Those screenwriting gurus have got a lot to answer for. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Everything all right, sir? I was about to come to your assistance.
No, it is not all right, actually. I've just suffered an unconscionable abuse of my privacy from your illiterate digital colleague in there, so I should be tweeting about this.
You're completely within your rights to do that.
And I demand a full refund of my ticket and a complimentary snack.
I hear where you're coming from.
Yes, Bradford.
So if I could just see your ticket.
Of course. I just need to go and see if my cat's happy up in the luggage rack. The use of the phrase arriving into upsets him.
Ticket first, please.
Right.
So, travelling without a valid ticket, refusing to give correct name, refusing to give cats correct name, resisting arrest, falsely claiming a friendship with Sir Richard Branson.
I just said I'd worked in the Oxford Street Virgin mega store in between writing assignments. That should count for something, surely.
Abuse of British Transport Police officer, attempted destruction of train conductor's chest cam.
I barely touched it. I mean, if you run the footage, you'll see I behaved in a completely reasonable fashion under extreme provocation.
Monday. As often happens in cricket matches involving England, technology did not come to my aid at the Transport Police Hub, King's Cross, tucked away behind the equally depressing Harry Potter experience. After watching the chest cam replay, the arresting officer added bullying by grammar shaming to the charge sheet. An inauspicious return for Ed Reardon to London's literary loop after my self-imposed exile in a rude hut in the North Country. Alas, the planned published account of my year of bonding with the natural world, S is for Sparrowhawk, got no further than January the 2nd, when Sparry, as I called him, was unfortunately eaten by Elgar following a disagreement over a shrew. Luckily, my agent had kept faith with me during the wilderness months, and I regarded it as a sign of confidence in her client that Ping was prepared to bail me out of my current durance vile.
How much? That is the single fare to London plus the standard £25 penalty.
I do have a senior rail card. Doesn't that reduce the fine by a third?
Yeah, I've got a 2 together, which I bought for Glyndebourne.
Things have moved on, have they, Ping, with Hamish or Angus, or was it Hugo?
No.
That'd be 4 together, wouldn't it?
Zip it, Ed, or I'll just leave you here to rot, yeah?
Sorry.
Not exactly a laugh, Glyndo. Ping on her Jack Jones next to an empty seat.
Oh, tell me about it.
Even Signorina's sulky chops on stage had someone to hold her tiny hand when she carked it on the chaise longue. First time I've seen anyone that size die of consumption, I must say.
I shelled out for 2 tickets to Metalfest in Derby last summer. Ended up going on my own.
It sucks, doesn't it?
Still, at least I had a blow-up Lilo to myself.
Oh, I literally had to put up my own picnic table. I tell you what that Verdi should write his next one about. Me.
So where are we now as a result of all this?
Single as a Pringle.
No, I mean with the fare. The train was over 60 minutes late, so according to this delay repay leaflet, which I've now had the chance to study in some depth...
Oh, that's right. You get a further 50% reduction.
How much does that come to, bearing in mind it's off-peak?
Oh, it seems you're entitled to receive a £5 voucher.
Thank you very much.
Not so fast, Reggie Biggs. That's my refund. It'll pay for a fridge magnet at the Harry Potter shop. I only need a Ravenclaw, and then I'll have the full set. Yes, expecto patronum!
You'll have to bear with me, I'm afraid. We've run out of compensation vouchers due to popular demand. I'll have to do you a rapid print. I'll be right back.
You see, Ping?
No sooner do I arrive back in London than you're making money out of me. Of how many other clients can that be said?
I'm not being rude, Ed, but why exactly have you come back? What happened to your bird book you were doing? S is for seagulls?
Sparrowhawk. I'm flattered you remember some of the title.
Yeah, only because you were asking me to get you money for it, like, every day.
Well, I was a good way into it before the laws of nature intervened, as they're wont to do. In short, my cat ate it.
Well, then make friends with something it won't eat, like, I don't know, a big dog or a dandelion or something. You write it, whatever it is, and we'll sell it.
D is for Dandy, my wildflower pal, by Ed Reardon.
See, you're halfway there already.
Well, if I'm that far, perhaps we could discuss an upfront fee.
Oh, well, you have been away. Ed, the days of big book advances are over.
So it's down to double figures now, is it?
Yeah, not just you, mate. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Meghan Markle's dad now has to come up with his own embarrassing outbursts on spec.
No hope for the likes of me, then.
Talk to Maggie. She deals with all the non-celeb authors, no offence.
No, I'm not sure Maggie would talk to me. I fear we're also no longer in a two-together situation.
Sorry about that.
Well, surely there's something commercial I could knock out in time for Christmas. Isn't it time for another Chuckle Brothers biography?
I found that personally offensive, actually.
What do you mean?
Oh, Ed, keep up.
Chuckle Brothers were the soundtrack to my life.
Oh, you were at Sussex University, were you?
Right. £5 as a non-negotiable gesture of goodwill.
Shouldn't it now be £10 as we've had to wait so long?
Do you want me to add taking the Michael to your charge sheet, Mr. Kurosawa?
Come on, Ed. Time we're in the Harry Potter queue.
Yes, right. Come along, Barbarolli.
This is really tough, Ed.
I know Ping told me the sad news about the Chuckle Brothers, but I'm prepared to do anything, Maggie. Ed Reardon's back in town.
I mean, this menu. I mean, why can't these gastropubs just say bangers and mash? You've got to choose between Cajun sausages, Toulouse sausages, Cumberland gluten-free sausages.
There are about a dozen different kinds of spud on the other side, all humanely mashed by a vegan.
Ping wants us to do a book with the people who started this chain, but I'm not so sure their customers go in for reading much.
We don't have to read a menu or an app. If you see something you like, coming out of the kitchen, just say, my treat.
Don't we need to order?
Oh, no. What about those calamari the waiter's carrying? They look nice.
They do.
Number 28.
Yes, over here. Let's see. 47, 3, 28. Number 28.
How many wooden spoons have you got in there?
Oh, usually enough to get me from an all-day breakfast through to last orders. We might have to move to a different table if we want pudding.
I always wondered what writers had in their plastic carrier bags. I thought it was just cider.
Tuesday. The inspiration for my wooden spoon-based form of food bingo came, like many other valuable writing tips, from dear old Ted Cartwright, a consummate pro who worked on everything from Andy Pandy to the popular Navy Shag tobacco adverts of the 1960s. But Ted was perhaps best known for putting a Guinness label in the tax disc holder on the windscreen of his Hillman Imp, for which act of imagination he is toasted annually at Writers' Guild branch meetings. Every free mouthful I receive as a result of waving a numbered spoon in the air is, in a way, a tribute to Ted's legacy.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Ed, this is someone else's.
Not now, it isn't. No, I'd get a move on if I were you.
Does it always work?
More often than you might think. I have to steer clear of Mr. Pickwick's in Derby for a bit. But I'm here now, back with fire in my belly.
And desperate for a job by the look of the knot in your belt.
And somewhere to rest my head, apart from on the cat basket. Sorry, can I just have another one of those?
So where have you and Elgar been living since you declined the offer to move into my place?
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't quite ready to share you, Maggie, with...
With Bill?
Your partner, yes, Bill. So Elgar and I have been living in a rude hut until it became slightly too rude.
Sounds interesting.
No, there wasn't any of that. Carry on. No, that's the wrong word, anyway. Multiple partnering is perfectly normal. 21st century, what do you call it again?
Polyamory.
That's it, yeah. Anyway, the point is, the roof of my shed fell in, so I'm prepared to accept your generous offer of accommodation, whatever the terms may be.
Well, the basement's free. My son moved out when he became a senior consultant.
Excellent. When can we move in?
We?
Elgar and I.
No, that's not going to work.
Why, is he the wrong gender or something?
No, he's a pet. I don't allow them in the house.
Oh, right. 2 men but no pets. All right. Well, he doesn't have to come.
Well, where will he go?
Well, you could always have him put down. Excuse me, Maggie, there's a steak and ale pie with my name on it, or my number, anyway.
Number 31.
Yes? Can I just borrow your felt tip? I've got an unmarked spoon here in case of emergencies.
You can't have Elgar put down.
Well, he's quite old. He did eat my sparrowhawk. Not exactly helpful from a literary amanuensis. Hardly Boswell-esque.
Have you thought about mentoring? That's what every other out-of-work writer's doing these days.
Sticking up, eh?
Thank you.
You really are desperate, aren't you?
The ink on the spoon is still wet.
Oh, is it?
This is totally unacceptable. My partners and I have been waiting over an hour for our calamari.
You haven't paid for this, have you?
Maggie, grab as many chips as you can. We'll have to finish this on the go.
Oi! Stop!
Completely ruined our first anniversary as a throuple.
Chivalry dictated that I escort Maggie to her bus stop, but no further. Upon reflection, I decided against euthanasing my own life partner, not just because I couldn't afford the vet's charges, although that was one of the compelling arguments, but out of sentimental regard for our long years of companionship. For that reason, I also ruled out hitting him over the head with a brick, while still considering that mode of dispatch for myself, the way things were going. This act of clemency meant passing up the chance of a heated basement in my agent's house, not to mention the delights of thruppledom with Maggie and Bill. But it would never have worked. As far as Elgar and I are concerned, 3 may be company, but 4 means a bottle of Merlot goes almost nowhere.
So, quick heads up to say that your next station stop is Chesham. And just to remind you, the Oyster cards are no longer valid after, as I say, Chesham.
Oh, really? Wednesday. I may not have an Oscar or a BAFTA or a Booker Prize to authenticate my career as a busy London author, nor a mantelpiece to put it on, still less a downstairs loo in which to place it with all due false modesty. What I do possess is my 60-plus Oyster card, which gives Elgar and me, during our temporary lack of accommodation, the option of sleeping in tolerable comfort across 9 travel zones, but unfortunately not 10.
Chin up, Elgar. It's only a 5-mile walk. Sorry, do you want to travel facing forwards or backwards? Chesham retreating or the approach of Berkhamsted? I thought so. We're of one mind, as so often.
Like Dick Whittington and his cat, only going in the opposite direction, following an unbroken sequence of professional setbacks, my last hope as we walked along the A416 lay in my old hometown, where once I had a home, a leisure centre in which to teach, and a pool to swim in.
Oh, yes, you do that, my 32-wheeled friend. Won't be so easy in a 40-mile queue for the tunnel.
Taking on board Maggie's suggestion of mentoring, otherwise known as cashing in on the pathetic dreams of amateur scribblers, I decided to go back to the well that was my weekly writing class and see if I could get away with it again.
Oh, hello, Mr. Reardon. We haven't seen you for a while.
Hello, Olive.
Are you after more wooden spoons? You cleaned us out last time.
No,
We've just had some spatulas donated. They're from a house fire. Not wooden, obviously. Aluminium.
Oh, no, Pearl. They'd be too heavy for him to send out to the village in Africa. What was it called again?
Oh, I do so many of these charity things off the top of my head I can't...
Did you get a thank you back? My niece had a reply by return after she sent that goat at Christmas.
Oh, good.
Well, you say good, it was nothing but abuse.
Well, that's because they sent them the wrong sort. It was in the paper. They all snuffed it as soon as they got out the crate. Welsh mountain goats, you see. They need those skinny ones that stand in the trees.
Well, talking of multi-layered narratives, how's the creative writing going, you two?
What writing?
We don't go in for that anymore.
Well, you mean to say I wasted 7 of my best middle years trying to instill in you the principles of structure, character, exposition?
No call for any of that these days.
Hello, Stan.
The art of writing's moved on. It's all unscripted now. It was Gogglebox that did it.
That was the game changer.
No doubt, but there's still room, surely, for the individual authorial voice on television?
No, there isn't. Reality's where the big bucks are. It's the only game in town.
And we're hoping to get a big slice of it.
Really? In what way?
Shopmates.
You didn't hear that?
It's only a working title. Wilfred said we're not to mention it until the final executive decision's been taken.
I fear I know the infuriating answer to this already, but who's Wilfred?
Well, he's the producer of an exciting new TV project. Genuine people standing around in a work environment talking common sense with their shopmates. Oh, you've got me at it now, Pearl.
Anyway, he's the producer of...
It's not a done deal yet. But Wilfred says it's between us and a dry cleaners in Toaster.
And we're a charity shop, so we should get the sympathy vote.
So, you're sure I can't persuade you to resume our by no means unfruitful creative writing classes?
Quite sure. You seem a bit out of touch, to be honest.
We could teach you if you like. It's called mentoring now.
So I hear.
Cost you, though.
Oh, don't get your hopes up, Stan. State of those sandals. Where are you living now?
Between Elgar and Ealing Broadway, I suspect, Monday to Friday.
I've got a shed you can use. Of course, there'd be strings attached.
Thank you, Stan, but my shed-dwelling days are behind me, especially now the Victoria line runs round the clock at weekends.
I know, it put paid to Series 12 of the one about the underground cleaners.
Well, some of them got into Paddington Station 24/7, though. Fell on their feet.
Right place at the right time. Same as us.
I wish you well on your journeys, but you might care to heed the words of T.S. Eliot. Humankind cannot bear very much reality.
I don't know who he was, but he can't have watched Channel 5.
Is that the BBC writer's room? Yes, hello. My name's Ed Mercurio, and I've seen your recruitment campaign. No, Ed Mercurio. I'm his kid brother. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. I was a runner on Bodyguard, caught it off Keeley. So, I've got the genes, but haven't had the breaks so far, and that's where you come in, obviously. Now, it says on the website you're looking for extraordinary new voices who haven't yet been heard. But before you say yes, could I just ask you about the room itself? But the writer's room, I mean, how is it furnished? Is there a sofa bed, maybe an ensuite? Oh, good. That's what I wanted to ask. What's your policy on pets? That's to say, pets that belong to those of us still trying to get our extraordinary voices heard. Hello? No, gone.
Right, there's a bottle of schnapps somewhere in here.
Das ist excellent news, Ping.
Oh, here we are. It's from the Battle of the Somme Rat Party. Oh, hold on.
God, that war's been good to this agency. Where are the glasses?
I've got 3 miniature drinking horns here, Jazz, from Alan Titchmarsh's Viking village. Pour away.
Ed, what are you doing in my chair?
Doing your job, Pig. Trying to find myself some work and get warm.
Ultimate pro, the Titch. He was never late once. Never, never, never. Even at half term.
Well, I'm pleased to see the tradition of the 3-bottle lunch has survived the new austerity. Cheers.
We've been working, FY5. Oh, that's where my Hogwarts Express went. Boop, boop.
Top up, please, Ed. And celebrating a major new project by Jazz Milvain.
I thought they'd found a director for the next Bond film.
For the time being, yes.
Oh, one day, Jazz. 007 3/4. It's written in the stars.
Not written at all, from what I've heard. So, what are you about to inflict on us this time, just so I can make a note to avoid all water coolers?
Don't dig too deep.
Well, it's a reasonable enough question, surely.
No, that's the name of the Funerals for You ad campaign that I'm going to be helming. Peace of mind at a price that's nice for you and your loving family. Wouldn't apply to you, of course.
So it's not just water coolers I'd have to stay away from then. ITV Racing and Judge Rinder's true crime stories, too.
And loose women. Blanket afternoon coverage, I've been promised. Come in the nick of time. Spot of unforeseen domestic expense.
You've acquired another loving family, have you, since this morning? Perhaps you should go on Loose Men.
Shut up. My own silly fault. I'm just too generous. Another little topster, please.
You mustn't blame yourself, Jazz. Honestly, you'd expect a university-educated au pair to be more careful. It's not your fault.
I'm still paying counselling bills for the last lot of bloodsuckers. It's one never-ending cycle of misery.
I'll try and squeeze another couple of grand out of Funerals for You for psychological distress caused by the subject matter.
That would be a kindness, Ping. Scroll.
How come Jazz gets all this sympathy and understanding for not being able to keep his trousers on, and all an equally, if not more deserving client gets is don't sit in my chair?
Oh, boo-hoo, poor me. The world owes Ed Reardon a living. Oh, the BBC haven't given me any work since Tenko, but I don't want it anyway because it's all rubbish. Doctor Who's rubbish, Call the Midwife rubbish, Game of Thrones, Peaky Blinders, Black Mirrors, all rubbish, rubbish.
At least we're finding some common ground.
Why can't it be 1982 again? Poor me, what am I going to do? I know, I'll steal some food from a gastropub, do a runner and put the kibosh on a Christmas book deal with the owner, which might actually bring the agency some decent cash so Pink can pay the bills.
Yeah, I'll have a pill so if we run out of schnapps. You still here, Reardon?
If all I'm going to get is unfiltered bile, I'll see if I can get some sense out of Maggie. Where is she, by the way?
I sucked her.
What?
You heard. down the diddly old dell.
What, all for an OTO's cookbook that'll be remaindered by Boxing Day? It wasn't even her fault.
She's no loss. She was too old for me anyway. OTOs even.
See all the trouble you cause, Ed? Where are you going?
To commit an act of obscene heresy against the philosophy of your agency and of your entire world. I'm going to admit I was wrong and make an honest apology.
Off you go, then. Oh, if you're passing the off licence, get us some fags. Pink, give him a couple of quid. And he's left his bloody cat.
I'm taking Elgar with me.
Hello, Ed.
Maggie, I am so sorry. Ping's just told me, so I got on the first tube and came straight over.
Well, it's £5 for the middle of town and flattered.
I've got a special Oyster card, but I do feel dreadful about it. Anyway, this is for you.
A cat basket.
On top.
Ah, free evening standard.
Just in case you're missing the buzz.
Not really. I don't think I was cut out to be an agent.
No, we're rogues and vagabonds, Thee and me.
Oh, that's fine for a writer. Even looks good on the CV, but you can't be a vagabond agent.
Indeed. And that's the basement down there, is it? It's quite a lot of light. Sun in the morning, I imagine, because some of them can be a bit dingy, can't they?
Yes, they can. Anyway, you've caught me in the middle of crocheting a plant holder.
I better not hold you up. Reason for visit, sincere apology. Didn't occur to me that the waiter would be fast enough to catch us.
Oh, it's all right. I wouldn't have worked on the book anyway. The bloke who runs the pub chain's a complete Nazi. So I've decided to concentrate on what's important in my life.
Plant holders?
And cushions, table mats, lampshades, anything that doesn't moan about rewrites and late payments.
Just to get back to the basement, is it still available?
Oh, if you're prepared to...
Oh, I'm prepared to bite the bullet vis-à-vis Elgar. You can't hear us. It's quite a humane treatment these days.
Emotional blackmail. I get this with Bill.
No, I'll fulfil the condition.
And how will you pay me rent? Because you'd be my main source of income now you've got me fired.
Yes, Maggie, I understand what you're trying to say.
No, I'm not trying, Ed. I've just said it. I need £200 a week.
Which is going to be problematic without you being able to get me any work.
We seem to be in a catch-22 situation.
I do have a wooden spoon with the number 22 on it. I don't know why. It's always been a lucky one for me. There was a breaded fillet of cod at the Red Lion and Bawtry. A very happy memory. So, if you would accept that as a down payment. Come on, Elgar. Let's see if we can get a night bus. Oh, you can hear them. Sorry about that.
That's the sleeping nook. And the romantic kitchenette just off there.
Well, this is very well appointed, Stan. I was led to expect a shed.
That's right. You're in the shed down the end of the garden. This is the honeymoon cabin. You've to clean this on changeover days.
I hadn't realised this would be the quid pro quo.
Mop, bucket, Beck's Bissell, toilet cleaner.
Where is it, by the way?
Outside privy. Oh, a big selling point these days. Hipsters can't get enough of them. Bank holidays, they're queuing down the garden with torn-up pages of Exchange and Mart, whistling.
And would I have the use of it?
Well, for no guests in residence, yes. Otherwise, use the lockkeeper's arms down the road. Take it or leave it.
Very well, I accept those conditions. So, when can I move into my accommodation?
Oh, hang on. You've also got to collect the welcome hampers from Waitrose and change the flowers.
Seems a bit excessive in what is essentially a comfortable lean-to extension. Why the hampers?
Bribery. Holiday letting in Berkhamsted's a cutthroat business. I want 5-star reviews from every guest or you're out on your ear.
Oh, dear. Elgar! Sorry, Stan, but it's in his nature, I'm afraid.
Well, it's him I want living here more than you. Keep the mice and rats down. Writers are 2 a penny. Clean that up and I'll show you the shed before it gets dark.
Lead me to the shovel. Ow! I know you're pleased to be back in Berkhamsted, Elgar. We both are, but would you mind not scratching my ankles? You wouldn't have liked it in Maggie's basement, I can tell you. Spending all day hiding in a drawer. Ow! Sadist. I'm sure that drew blood. If I knew how to make the light on my phone work, I'd prove it. Look, I can collect the rest of our things from Retford soon. I'll get my other shoes and then you can play with the laces. Oh, who's this? Oh dear. High jump.
Hi, Ed.
Morning, Pig.
How are you? I haven't seen you for like yonksty million years.
I think that's a slight exaggeration.
So, I might have got you a gig.
Really?
You'd have to start next week.
Fine, as long as it's not Jazz Milvain's prepaid funeral ads.
How do you know about that? It's supposed to be like top secret.
You both talked about it at some length, and then all over again.
Oh, the lunch with Jazz. I was completely trashed. Did I say anything else?
No, just one or two pleasantries about my career.
Well, you deserve them. You, Ed, are a survivor.
I am, aren't I? So, this job.
Have you ever heard of the writer's room?
The BBC one?
Yeah, no. This is much better than that. You're not drinking your coffee, Ed. Do you want a cheeky little brandy in there?
A bit early. Why not?
Thursday. These days, even the most mundane organisations adopt the argot of the entertainment world, and also some of its practices. Thus, any cement or gravel supplier will have its red carpet awards. A new range of oil filters is said to be camera-ready, and only this morning via email I was offered a sneak preview of a new A-list radiator decalcifant. No surprise, then, that the current holder of the North East Rail franchise, at the time of writing anyway, should have its own writer's room, responsible for producing press releases and announcements with an unnecessarily humorous spin. What was surprising, however, was that Ping should have secured me the position of head writer by mendaciously claiming that I was the genius who came up with the universally unpopular station safety slogan, "See it, say it, sorted." The group writing sessions at the premises of Woo Productions in Shoreditch were as undemanding as any I could remember.
What about extraordinary fares for Easter?
Whatever market an author is writing for, it's always gratifying to hear one's words spoken in front of an audience, as I was reminded when I travelled, legally, on a train to Retford to collect my remaining belongings.
Oh, we're on.
Just to let you know, the Buffet bar is still open for the service of taste bud tickling paninis and beverages to hit that spot. Whatever our revised arrival time, it's always Prosecco o'clock.
Oh, that's rather good. He didn't do that badly at all.
We also offer a range of crisps, cheese and chive, salt and cider vinegar, jalapeno, chorizo.
Shush, please. Someone's taken the trouble to write these announcements.
And if you've got a sweet tooth, remember the words of Paul Hollywood, our cakes are worth a handshake.
No, it's let them eat cake.
So why not lose your head over our array of pastries?
It's meant to be Marie Antoinette, not Paul Hollywood. Losing your head doesn't work now.
Alternately, what about a nice cuppa?
I did not write that.
Rosie Lee, like your nan made back in the day.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Where's the communication cord? Is this it? Right, this train is coming out of service now.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, Stephanie Cole, Brigit Forsyth, Barunka O'Shaughnessy, Pippa Haywood, Philip Jackson, Sarah Ovens, Dan Tetsell, Ellen Thomas, and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. The producer was Simon Nicholls, and it was a BBC Studios production.